Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will be talking about a bug identified in Microsoft services. This is the first bug of 2022 which occurred on midnight of 1st of January. This is also known as Y2K22. So without any further delay, let's start. So suppose if you wake up on 1st of January 2022 and found that your work email inbox has no new email, then don't get shocked as you are not the only one. As digital calendars around the world changed to 1st of January 2022, Microsoft customers found their Exchange servers stopped working and stopped processing the emails. So, what is Y2K 2022? It is a bug in Microsoft system which resulted into no processing of emails on Microsoft Exchange servers. So why does it happen? What actually went wrong? So it is, as confirmed by Microsoft, is a technical issue, and mainly it concentrates on the malware scanning, anti-malware scanning system that they have on their Exchange servers. So the main root cause of the problem is syntax for the updates. So they are naming the updates in a way which contains the last two digits of year and then month plus date, and last four digits are reserved for the update number sequence, so that whenever they need to check the most recent update, they can directly sort that specific column and they will get the highest number as the most recent update. So how does this create a problem? As per the current system, they are storing the data in a column which can hold up to 31 bits of data only. But as the date changes to 220101, it has actually exceeded the capacity of that specific column in the data. So as per the current system, the column which can store the name of the update, that includes year, month, date, and the sequence of update, that can only store 31 bits of data. That is roughly around 2.1 billion in numbers, but less than 2.2 billion. As soon as the clock ticked over to 2022, this naming system was going to exceed the maximum value that represented in 31 bits. Thus, due to this, it started crashing the servers. Microsoft hasn't yet confirmed the technical details, but its explanation seems to support the theory. The version checking performed against the signature file is causing the malware engine to crash, resulting in messages being stuck in transport queues. Now, let's talk about the impact. The main service which was impacted due to this bug was Microsoft Exchange service. The main purpose or the responsibility for Microsoft Exchange service is to do a malware check on all the emails which are going through and processing of those emails. So the software update affected its related to Microsoft's anti-malware scanning software. That is, the messages which should be queued up and checked are simply being queued. So there was no processing happening for anti-malware checking. One of the managed service provider already warned Microsoft that they have seen a client queue of up to 10,000 messages in less than 24 hours. They said this risked filling up the server storage and making it crash, potentially taking the business offline. So, what will be the workaround for this or a permanent fix? So, Let's talk about the workarounds. So, until Microsoft is releasing a patch which can fix this issue, we only have one more option on our Exchange server side configuration, that is disabling anti-malware engine in the Exchange server. So that is a bit risky because if you do not have another dedicated anti-malware checks on your side other than the Exchange server, and if you disable it from the Exchange server, then you will be exposing your Exchange server to the internet for the attackers, or hackers can get inside your system and can potentially harm your business as well. Microsoft has already warns that you should use one of these workarounds to disable the anti-malware engine if you have an existing malware scanner for email other than the engine present in Exchange server. And Microsoft Exchange team also said that we expect to have this update to you shortly along with the actions required by the owner. So as soon as Microsoft is releasing the patch, all the affected Exchange servers, they need to apply that patch so that they can enable their anti-malware engines and start their usual processing of emails. Now let's talk about a similar bug which was identified 22 years back in the Microsoft systems itself, which was known as Y2K bug because it was year 2000, so that is how it was named as Y2K bug. So why did that Y2K bug happen? When complicated computer programs were being written during the 1960s and 80s, the computer engineers used a two-digit code for a year. The 19 was left out in that case. Instead of date reading 1970, it read 70 only. Engineers shortened the date because data storage in the computers was costly at that time and took up a lot of space if we store all the four digits. As the year 2000 approached, computer programmers realized that computers might not interpret 00 as 2000 but as 1900. Activities that were programmed on a daily or yearly basis would be damaged or flawed in such cases. As December 31st, 1999 turned into January 1, 2000, computers might interpret December 31st, 1999 turning into January 1st, 1900. So, in those scenarios, suppose the banks which calculate interest rate on daily basis faced real problems. Interest rates are the amount of money a lender, such as a bank, charges a customer, such as an individual or business, for a loan. Instead of the rate of interest for one day, the computer would calculate a rate of interest of minus almost 100 year. Not only banking, but other energy related projects or transportation or what all components which are computerized, all of those will be impacted. So the impact was huge in that case also. So as we can see, Microsoft has not learned from their past mistakes, and a very silly mistake of a variable which can store up to a maximum of 2.1 billion as a value, that was exposed to store a value more than that, which resulted into crash of Microsoft Exchange servers. So currently, Microsoft and their developers are working on it, and they will be coming up with a permanent fix. Till then, only the workarounds, whoever wants, they can apply and get their email processing working. That's it for our this video. Please, in the comments, please share your ideas or any queries, any feedbacks that you have, and let me know if I need to create some different content, any topic that you want me to cover. So I will try to complete that as soon as possible. Also, please subscribe to the channel, like, share, and comment. Thank you guys. Have a nice day.